Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another production of high school basketball on APSN and WPRG. From Shelby Valley High School tonight, it's the Betsy Layne Bobcats and the Shelby Valley Wildcats in a 15th region matchup. I'm Eugene Newsom. Along with me tonight will be Ronnie Paul Newsom. Our on-site producer is Brian Hundley, and our remote executive producer is Thomas Rainey. He will be joining us via technology from Tampa, Florida. So with that, we'll step away for these messages, and when we come back, we will have the pregame show for you here on APSN and WPRG.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at FAB in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, FAB builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. FAB, custom protection, Pikeville tough.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
Again, welcome everyone to Shelby Valley High School, the site of tonight's matchup, Betsy Layne and Shelby Valley. An early start. The teams got together and decided that with the forecast and with the way things have been going weather-wise, it might be wise to play at 6 o'clock instead of 7:30. And not hurting my feelings at all, but I tell you what, a little cabin fever, it's good to get out and see some basketball, Ronnie Paul.
Well, it is, and you got Betsy Layne and Shelby Valley, a 15th region game. And, of course, Shelby Valley out of district number 59, Betsy Layne out of the 58th district. Betsy Layne comes into this game with an overall record of 6 wins and 11 losses under Coach Nathan Martin. He took over at the helm after the season began. Shelby Valley, they come in with a very good record, 14 wins, 8 losses, of course, coached by Matthew Taylor. It will be a game of experience versus inexperience. Shelby Valley starts 3 seniors and a junior. Meanwhile, Betsy Layne starts 3 freshmen, a junior, and a senior. So a lot of youth on the side of the Betsy Layne Bobcats.
And we'll see. We did have word that maybe a Bobcat or two might not be able to go with some ankle issues and so forth. We'll see maybe a game time decision, or maybe they've already made the decision, but we'll see what the starting lineup is in just a few moments. But there are some other action around another 59th district matchup going on tonight at Pikeville. The Panthers are hosting Eastridge, and I think Pikeville will have to come to Shelby Valley, and then all the seating will be in place for the 59th district tournament that will be held at Eastridge High School. And, of course, we'll have that tournament for you right here on APSN and WPRG.
Eugene, we'll take just a moment and go over the tail of the tape. This is Brian Hundley doing that. And if you look, Betsy Layne for the year is averaging 56 points per game as opposed to Shelby Valley averaging 72. So Betsy Layne's obviously going to be a little bit more defensively minded, while Shelby Valley's more offensively minded. Again, their field goal percentage is both are shooting close to 50%. Betsy Layne at 46, Shelby Valley at 51. The three-point percentage is where there's this big discrepancy, Eugene. 32.8 for Betsy Layne and 46.6. You know, you got to think that's got to be in large part due to Caden Johnson with the Wildcats.
All the Cats shoot the ball pretty well.
That is true. That is true. Also, free throws, Betsy Layne struggling from the line this year, 57%, while Shelby Valley not too shabby at 68.3%. And then finally, rebounding, the Wildcats are leading that category, 31 rebounds to Betsy Layne's 25.
Well, you know, I think you said it all when you said experience versus the inexperience. And we want to thank Valley Pharmacy for providing us the tale of the tape.
And so, Eugene, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our players to watch and our starting lineups that we think are going to be what we're going to be going into. So you're watching the APSN Network and WPRG TV 5.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy. Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley High School. You know, we mentioned, Eugene, the inexperience of Betsy Layne. We've got some good inexperience with our refs tonight. We've got a young fella that is ready to go as a referee tonight. We're excited to have him.
Can't see right now. We got Ethan Lance up
so
right now. But
we'll go ahead and talk about our players of the game. And for Betsy Layne, unfortunately, it looks like Ethan Lance is going to be a scratch, but he was our player to watch today. Ethan has had a fantastic year. I know he's in the top 20 in rebounds in the state of Kentucky with 11.3, and then he's also been averaging 11 points per game as well. Field goal percentage, very high, close to 60%, and then, again, struggle from the free throw line, though, 56.9%. And so,
I hope he's able to go, though. I really do.
I do, too. You know, he had a high ankle sprain the other night. I was talking to Coach Nathan Martin before the game, and they were disappointed that they didn't think he could go. But, you know, it's a next man up mentality in this game, and so we're gonna see what Betsy Layne has to offer. As far as for the homestanding Shelby Valley Wildcats, player of the game to watch is Brady Johnson. He's averaging 19.3 points and 9.1 rebounds, coming off a career high against East Ridge with 33 points the other night. Also, he's averaging 52% from the field goal field goal percentage, and then 3 points. Like you said, Eugene, all of them shoot it well. He's averaging 44% free throw, 3 points, and then 64% from the free throw line.
He had 5 3-pointers the other night at East Ridge, and like you say, he was our co-player of the game. Gavin Dameron had a career high 37 points, and really and truly Brady had a career high 33 points. But I actually did not think that 33 might have been his high. I could see him having more, throughout his career.
Oh, for sure.
But Ronnie, we've had that game the other night. Both those young men really, really filled it up, didn't they?
Oh, put on quite an offensive show, to say the least. Both those guys just having a great basketball game between them. And, Shelby Valley was able to put them away there at the end.
And with that, we're going to step away as they're getting ready for some pregame activities here. And when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you. It's Shelby Valley hosting Betsy Layne on APSN, the Appalachian Prep Sports Network, and WPRG.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Welcome back. We're here at Shelby Valley High School with Carly Shannon delivering a great rendition of the national anthem. What a great rendition there from a very, very talented young lady, Eugene.
Never ceases to amaze me of the students that we have in this area of the 15th region, and even in the other regions as well, of the youth that have voices like that. That's a gift.
No doubt. Well, we are ready for the keys to the game, and as we are coming to those, Eugene, we've got a little fellow we want to make sure and grab a hold of him as well. He's ready to go. He's got our game ball getting ready to go. And hey,
so we'll have to take care of this
fantastic.
first, I guess.
Yeah.
For keys to the game, the FAB keys to the game. Betsy Layne's got to get off to a quick start. I think they got to handle the pressure of Shelby Valley. They'll come at them defensively. And Shelby Valley, defense to offense, that's something they've been able to do, is convert turnovers to points and control the boards. And if they do those things, if both those teams do those things, we'll have an outstanding ball game.
100%. Eugene, we're really looking forward to a good game tonight, and we're about 2 minutes away from game time. Again, like I said, we've got a very special guest referee tonight of our guy, and we're going to take another quick break before our starting lineups, and we'll be right back here on Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG Channel 5.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
When you build a home, you're building more than walls. You're building a foundation for your future. At Solid Rock Development, strength, craftsmanship, and honesty are at the heart of every project. From the first blueprint to the final nail, we build homes meant to last. Homes built on solid ground. Solid Rock Development. Strong foundations. Stronger futures.
Welcome back to the Shelby Valley Athletic Complex, where we are almost set for 15th Region basketball action tonight. And we've got our starters right now. We're getting ready to have the announcements, but before we do, we can give our likely starters. And like I said, we may have a few changes, but we have Caden Johnson, Brady Johnson, Jonah Bartley, Jace Hall, and Gavin Hamilton starting for Shelby Valley. On the Betsy Layne side, we've got Chandler Coleman, Caden Hall, Ethan Lance, and Braden Hall may be scratches tonight, but then Eli Gerald will also be going for Betsy Layne.
Well, look at Betsy Layne, 3 freshmen, a junior and a senior starting lineup. Chandler Coleman, you'll like this guy. Freshman point guard, averages 11 points a game, plays really aggressive, not passive for a freshman. Another freshman, Caden Hall, he'll be in the backcourt. He averages 6 points a game. Eli Gerald, 8 points, 5 rebounds. The quarterback had a great year on the football field for Betsy Layne. Ethan Lance, a senior. Anytime you average a double-double, regardless of the competition, that's some pretty good stats. He averages 11 points and 11 rebounds a game. Braden Hall, he's the leading scorer for Betsy Layne, averages 16 points and 4 rebounds. And we're checking to see the starting lineup. Like
Isaiah Allen is in that starting lineup.
Isaiah Allen's another one that's been injured. Not played much this year, not played many games this year. Shelby Valley balanced attack, led by Brady Johnson. Johnson, 19 points, 9 rebounds. Caden Johnson, 18 points, shoots 49% from three-point range, 88% from the free throw line. One of the better juniors in the region, Jonah Bartley, wears number 25, 13 points, 7 rebounds, and a good all-around game for Jonah Bartley. Jace Hall, a sophomore, just keeps improving game by game, averages 7 points and 6 rebounds a game for Shelby Valley.
One change, as Brian mentioned, a couple of injuries, is Cooper Justice, number 2, a junior, is going to be starting tonight for Betsy Layne as well. So you see right now, Shelby Valley being introduced. Brady Johnson, who has been playing lights out here. Caden Johnson, who has been shooting lights out. And you mentioned the junior Jonah Bartley. Ronnie, there's going to be a time, I think, when these teams are going to really gel. And it's time right now to get to be playing your best basketball, because we're just over 2 weeks from district tournament. So you want to be hitting your stride starting now.
You better be. If you're not, you're in trouble, right there. Because the regular season is nearing its end. You better have your rotation down, and you better be playing. You better be gelling together and have your rotation in order and playing your best basketball of the season. Almost ready for the tip. Pretty good crowd on hand considering the early starting time and weather conditions.
Well, we're scheduled to be at Betsy Layne tomorrow night. That will be determined based on the weather forecast that we have coming.
I tell you,
right now, 3+ inches of snow.
Nothing certain right now, is it, Eugene?
Yeah, cold.
That's about it.
Well, we're set now. And Cooper Justice,
the big, long junior from Betsy Layne.
And the tip is going to be controlled, though, by Shelby Valley. So the Wildcats will have it first. Hamilton. We're looking at left side, and shot out of the corner, hits the side of the backboard, and the rebound's loose on the floor. Hamilton goes flying for it. And Betsy Layne's going to get it. And a great pass inside, and Justice gets the basket, the assist to Chandler Coleman, and Betsy Layne leads it 2-0.
Eugene, like I said, you'll like this number 1, Chandler Coleman.
He didn't hesitate with that pass, did he?
Zone defense employed by Betsy Layne, and they're really packing it inside. You'd like to think Shelby Valley can get a good look from three-point about any time they want to, and one of the better three-point shooting teams in the state.
They get it inside. They missed a shot. Hall with the rebound and the left-hander. Shot off the glass is good. We're tied at 2.
Shelby Valley opening up man-to-man. And they commit the turnover. Shelby Valley has it going the other way. It's Hamilton. Open 4-3, but he goes over to put up the 3, Brady Johnson. It's no good, and the young freshman, Coleman, claims the rebound.
Shelby Valley staying man-to-man. They switch. Coleman nearly throws it away. A glass touch by Shelby Valley's Brady Johnson.
What's a shame. Braden Hall, leading scorer on the year for Betsy Layne, not able to go. But you know, Eugene, you talked about being close to the end of the regular season. You sure don't want to take a chance on him entering himself any farther.
What a move by the freshman, and he puts it in. Chandler Coleman spins and puts it in for the Bobcats, and they lead it 4-2. And again, the zone.
You'd have to think style of play that's going on right now would benefit the Bobcats. I don't think they want to get in an up-tempo game with Shelby Valley.
Here's the 3 straight away. Missed. Offensive rebound. Johnson. Bullseye. Caden Johnson continues to fill it up from long range. Shelby Valley with their first lead at 5-4. Another good move, and the shot won't go, but going to the line for Betsy Layne will be Isaiah Allen, the senior, who averages just under 11 points a game at 10.8. He'll have 2 shots. And he hits the free throw. Ties things up 5. Foul was charged to Caden Johnson, wasn't it?
Yes, his first, team first.
And Betsy Layne goes back on top, 6-5. I think it's a good move, playing the zone.
Yep, but you got to remember to block out.
And they got the steal and the basket. Well, you talked about him in the pregame. He's living up to your hype. And that's Chandler Coleman. And Johnson, it touched all of the iron it could without dropping through the net, didn't it?
Well, you'll not see one go any farther down in the basket and come out than that shot.
Shelby Valley playing really good defense. Coleman trying to use this pick out front. Long shot from straight away is good. And Betsy Layne is out 11-5, 7 points now for the youngster.
Well, he knew I was talking about him in the pregame, didn't want to let me down.
Hamilton for 3. It's off the mark. Betsy Layne throws it ahead, and it goes off the foot of a Bobcat out of bounds. It'll belong to Shelby Valley, as Betsy Layne was trying to run that one the length of the floor with a pass, and a dribble off the foot. The turnover gives it to Shelby Valley.
Thus far, Caden Johnson's hit the only 3-point basket, and like I say, this zone is really packed in now. They've kind of matched up a little man-to-man now.
And they go inside, and here's your mismatch as Shelby Valley gets to the offensive glass, and they'll get to the free throw line, and there'll be 2 shots.
Jace Hall will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Cooper Justice.
First free throw Off the back of the iron. We'll have one more. Betsy Layne with the offensive rebound, mini break. 3 ball out of the corner is short. Shelby Valley with the rebound.
That was Isaiah Allen with the miss.
And I think Johnson stood on the baseline when he caught the ball. Turnover gives it to Betsy Layne.
Well, the pass led him out of bounds a little too long for Johnson, not able to control it. Turnover, Shelby Valley.
11-5 our score. Coleman with a bounce pass. Up under move, drops through. And that's Eli Gerald with the basket.
Strong young man.
And there's a 3.
You know, this pace seems to be really favoring Shelby Valley.
So
even though they're down, it seems like this pace would be beneficial for Valley.
Bartley hit the last 3 for Shelby Valley, I do believe. And he's in the corner with it again. Bounce pass is deflected and stolen. Coleman's got it for the Bobcats. Takes it to the middle of the lane and will get to the free throw line.
Good job. I told you, this young man, I like his aggressive play. Not afraid of making a mistake. And as we've always said through our broadcasting career, when it comes February, those freshmen aren't really freshmen anymore.
Maddox Mead ready to check in for Betsy Layne after the free throws.
Only an 8th grader.
Used to work with his dad, Willie, who is pastor of Ford's Branch
Church of
Christ. So 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And it is a 14-8 lead. Johnson for 3, too hard. A strong battle inside on the rebounding. Look at Hall and Justice, as those two were going at it pretty good for the rebound. And Shelby Valley, ball's loose on the floor, and the Wildcats come away with it. 4 turnovers now. And here is Gavin Hamilton, steps inside the arc and hits the 2-pointer. And Shelby Valley trying to erase the deficit. And they're pressing full court right now, and they get a steal, and Johnson's going to get an easy one.
That'll help the shooting percentage.
14-12. That was one of the keys to the game, was handling the pressure, and there goes a good shot, a high percentage shot, as Justice slams it home. Bartley out of the corner. Shelby Valley a little cool tonight to start things off. We trail by 4. And here's a whistle away from the ball. And they've got Jonah Bartley for a holding. And that's going to be the 3rd team foul, so no free throws will be shot.
One minute left in the first period. Betsy Layne's led for most of the first period.
Coleman thought about it. They're looking to go inside to Justice. Showing a lot of patience with the basketball. Now driving is Coleman, gives to Justice, and it's out of bounds to Shelby Valley.
Turnovers mounting for Betsy Layne here late in the first period. But I tell you one thing, Brian Hunter, when they get Braden Hall back, Braden Hall and Isaiah Allen coming back from an injury and put him with Eli Gerald, that's a strong front line.
It is, 100%.
There's Hall going to the basket, couldn't get it to go. Hamilton backs it out, 15 seconds, they may go for 1.
I think that's a smart play right there, Eugene.
They get Johnson free on the left wing. And now Hamilton, short baseline floater, rolls off. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Shelby Valley with 3 seconds. Betsy Layne's got it. Here in the first quarter, Betsy Layne leading 16-12. And that's going to be steps called, but the horn sounded, so that's going to be the end of the first period with the score. Betsy Layne 16, Shelby Valley 12. This is the Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, wherever.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone. 1 quarter in the books. Betsy Layne's lead 16-12. We want to apologize. We were given a wrong roster as far as a player. Number 20 is not Isaiah Allen. That is Max Newsom. Newsom with 2 points in the first period. So we apologize to Mr. Newsom.
Yeah, I was going by the
Yes.
by the stats. Now I've got the roster pulled up, and the roster has been updated. And now with the basketball, this Maddox meet is 0. And inside we have a whistle and a foul. And let's see, who do they have?
Might have Gavin Hamilton with the hole. We'll see. Yes, his first. So Max Newsom is wearing number 20.
Mead. Floater won't go. And the rebound is last touched by Gavin Hamilton. So they were not able to secure the rebound, so Betsy Layne will keep it underneath their own basket. Just underway here in the second period. 16-12. And now here's a turnover by Betsy Layne.
Is number 24, we have a 24 on that. Is that Jackson Johnson?
It is.
That is Jackson Johnson.
Okay.
He's a freshman.
And he had a really, really nice JV game today.
Which
Jackson
was won by Betsy Layne, 58-57. Valley missed a shot at the horn. Here goes Bartley in the paint. He puts the one off the glass. That's good. So that's 5 points now for him. And Coleman spins in the lane. It won't go. Strong rebound. And the Wildcats are running with it. Caden Johnson bumped as he gets down the lane, and it'll be a foul against the Bobcats, and Shelby Valley have the basketball.
Fouls on Chandler Coleman. That's going to be his first. Coleman with 8 points in the game to lead Betsy Layne.
RP, you were right. He's got the ball on the string there. The freshman is an incredible ball handler.
Bartley for 3. Won't go. Strong rebound by Brady Johnson. They kick it out for a 3, and Gavin Hamilton hits the trifecta. And the Wildcats have the lead.
Yep, offensive rebounds.
And there's a foul way out, away from the basket. Who did they get?
Looks like they got Brady Johnson with that one.
Brady Johnson's first, team foul number 2 in the second quarter. 5 team fouls, you shoot 2 free throws.
It's Layne trailing for the first time to shoot the 3. Valley with the rebound, and there is the long pass to Johnson. It's good, and he's fouled. As good as the basket was, the pass was even better.
And, you know, it would be surprising if not for Brady Johnson making that pass.
The old quarterback that threw for about 2,300 yards in his junior year.
He threw that one 84 feet, right on the money, and Johnson hits the free throw. And Valley with third largest lead at 2016, full court pressure coming.
8-0 run to start the second quarter.
Betsy Layne with numbers. And they steal. Bartley's got it. Foot race. Bartley to the basket off the glass. And Jonah Bartley increases Shelby Valley's lead to 22-16.
Turnovers mounting against Betsy Layne. That is 8.
And they're going to take a timeout. With the score, Shelby Valley 22, Betsy Layne 16. This is going to be a full timeout, so we'll step away, and we'll be back after these messages on APSN and WPRG.
When you build a home, you're building more than walls. You're building a foundation for your future. At Solid Rock Development, strength, craftsmanship, and honesty are at the heart of every project. From the first blueprint to the final nail, we build homes meant to last. Homes built on solid ground. Solid Rock Development. Strong foundations. Stronger futures. Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
Welcome back, everyone. Shelby Valley has taken a 6-point lead, and take care of a little business. We'd like for you to hit the like and share and follow us here at APSN. We want to thank the nearly 3,000 people who have done so far in our beginning stages of having this broadcast company. Here's a steal by Shelby Valley, and Hamilton with the one-hander puts it in.
Hamilton's got 7, and Eugene, the story of this game, turnovers. That's 9 against Betsy Layne. Make it 10.
Make it 10 as Hamilton goes for the slam.
That was Brady Johnson.
Did I say Hamilton? That was Johnson, Brady Johnson.
Believe it or not, Johnson's first basket.
Shelby Valley putting them run together.
14 points in the second quarter.
Caden Johnson looking to drive. Gets it to Bartley. Now Brady Johnson for 3, and it's good. Well, Cats started out a little bit cool. We're behind in the first period.
I think they figured it out. What do you all think?
17 straight points.
They are smoking hot.
17 straight. 10 Betsy Layne turnovers.
And that's going to end the streak right there, as knocking down that jumper is going to be number 24 for the Bobcats, Jackson Johnson.
Well, that stops a little of the momentum for Shelby Valley.
As Hall can't get it to go inside. And Betsy Layne pushing it this time. Now they'll slow it down as the Wildcats get back. Big man spins inside,
nice
puts
move
it up and
right
in.
there for Cooper Justice.
That was a nice move. A little spin move, a little baby left-handed shot.
He's a junior. Johnson with the ball. It's Caden Johnson, steps back and fires it from the free throw line. 31-21 now.
10 points in the game for Johnson.
Wide open, but missing the shot. Last touching it is Shelby Valley. It'll be Betsy Layne basketball as Justice goes out, and coming in for him is going to be number 20, Max Newsom.
Also making the first sub of the game for Shelby Valley, Colin Newsom, sophomore, into the game.
Another long outlet pass, and then Hamilton gets another deuce.
You know, they're doing a good job of looking for those outlet passes. That's two. That's one from Jonah Bartley and one from Brady Johnson.
Coleman misses. Wildcats really pushing it now. Here's Brady Johnson, fires it from the corner, missed it. And the youngster goes to the basket. Chandler Coleman, he's fouled. He'll get to the line to shoot two.
That's going to be foul number 2 on Brady Johnson.
It's great to see so many of you all commenting on the broadcast tonight. Again, we apologize for the mix-up with Max Newsom playing a great game tonight. And we would just also like to say hello to our friends Brenda Crum and Keisha Johnson and Susan Hammonds. You guys, thank you all for being great subscribers to our channel.
9 points in the game now for the freshman, looking to get into double digits.
And he does just that. A three. Shelby Valley misses again. That's Caden Johnson.
So
in the ball game, Knox Wallace wearing number 33.
Looks like he might have got fouled, but nonetheless, we're going the other way in a fast break.
Looks like Gavin Hamilton with the rebound, taking it on the break.
And Bartley's going to pull it for the three. Rims out on him. Goes and gets his own rebound. And now firing it is going to be Newsom, and he misses.
Newsom and Wallace off the bench for Shelby Valley. Brady Johnson goes to the bench with 2 personal fouls.
Gerald misses that shot. Hamilton. Caden Johnson, floater won't go, taps it, but it's picked up by Betsy Layne. Reverse layup won't go, as that was Jackson Johnson with it. Now Hamilton. The teams have cooled off. We've had a lot of action with not that much scoring until, well, I started to say just now, but that was off the back of the iron too. And there's a foul on Shelby Valley for blocking. That'll be the 4th team foul.
Gavin Hamilton picking up the foul. Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, still to say it has to be a shooting foul.
Well, he lined up like he didn't think he was going to get the 2 shots. And he hits the first one.
Johnson only a freshman.
That makes it 33-24.
And it's back to single digits.
Just over a minute to play here in the first half. It's been a good ball game so far.
Both teams have had success pressing the other. Neither one of them seem to be really comfortable in that press.
Tough shot won't go. Offensive rebound by Shelby Valley, and a foul called on Betsy Layne inside. And free throws coming for Knox Wallace, I do believe.
Wallace, a sophomore, go to the line for the first time tonight.
It's good to see Knox back in the Wildcat blue and white. I know, RP, you've got some experience with Knox as a player, and tell us a little bit about Knox.
Great kid, great player, gives you a little bit of everything. Good shooter, good rebounder, can handle the ball, so he gives you a lot of things.
And there's a foul on Shelby Valley in the backcourt. That's going to be their 5th team foul, so Betsy Layne should get 2 shots.
Not a good foul that time by the Wildcats. Chance for Betsy Layne to creep closer.
And that was Jonah Bartley's second foul.
Looks like Eli Jarrell will be going to the line for 2 for Betsy Layne.
Eli 1 basket in the game thus far.
Gets them a little closer.
They had that one stretch to start the second quarter where they just turned the ball over against Shelby Valley's pressure.
What was it 17-point run at one time?
Yes. Went from 16 to 12 to 29 to 16.
Zone being applied by Betsy Layne, but they're paying close attention to the shooters, staying close to them. As Johnson has it. Down to 30 seconds. Will they hold it for 1? I'm going to say yes, Ronnie, unless they get a layup.
Seems to be, but I think they're looking maybe to get a little back door, maybe get an easy basket. But we're down to 15 seconds now.
Wallace passed up a shot. Head fake by Johnson, and his shot won't go. And Hall goes for the offensive rebound. It goes off his hand out of bounds. Betsy Layne will have 6 seconds to get a shot off.
Yeah, a little quick, but you don't mind that shot from Caden Johnson right there.
We'll have to hurry. Good defense by Shelby Valley.
And at the horn, it's good if it goes, and it's short. So the first half is over with Shelby Valley coming from a 4-point deficit at the end of the first quarter to take a 33-26 lead into the locker room here at the half. We'll step away for these messages, and when we come back, Ronnie, Paul, and Brian will have the halftime report for you. This is APSN and WPRG.
Ready to take your ride to the next level? Trust the pros at FAB in Pikeville for custom ATV and UTV protection products built tough for the trail. From roll cages and rock sliders to bumpers that can take a beating, FAB builds it strong and built it right. Locally owned, professionally crafted. Call 639-2029 or visit ji-fab.com to get your ride trail ready. FAB, custom protection, Pikeville tough.
Ready to start a real career? At the Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center, we're training tomorrow's workforce tuition-free. Get paid while you learn and earn industry-recognized certifications. Live on campus, meet new people, and prepare for the career you've been waiting for. If you're 16 to 24 and ready for the opportunity, this is your moment. Carl D. Perkins, Job Corps Center. Start training. Start earning. Start your future today. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley High School, where at the half, Shelby Valley leads Betsy Layne 33-26. And Ronnie Paul has a few halftime stats for us right now.
Thank you very much, Brian. Look at the visiting Betsy Layne Bobcats. They had one player in double figures. That was the freshman point guard, Chandler Coleman. He had 10 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Had one 3-point basket. in the first half. Eli Gerald with 3 points in the game. Cooper Justice with 6 in the game on 3 2-point baskets. Max Newsom 2 of 2 from the free throw line for his 2 points. And Jackson Johnson had 5 points, including a 3-pointer. Betsy Layne only 2 3-point baskets in the first half, but they stayed in the game from the free throw line. They went to the free throw line 10 times. They hit on 8 of those. Outstanding job for Betsy Layne. Once again, Chandler Coleman with 10, and Cooper Justice with 6, and Jackson Johnson with 5 to lead Betsy Layne. The big Achilles heel for Betsy Layne, 10 turnovers, many of those at the start of the second quarter. For the homestanding Shelby Valley Wildcats, nothing unusual. That's what you always love about the Wildcats, a balanced attack. They were led in scoring by Caden Johnson. He had 10 points, 1 3-point basket. He was followed in scoring by Gavin Hamilton. Hamilton had 9 with 1 3-point basket. Jonah Bartley with 7 points, including a 3-pointer. Brady Johnson with 5 points, a 3-pointer, and Jace Hall with 2. Shelby Valley went to the free throw line 5 times. They only hit 1 of those. Once again, it was Caden Johnson with 10, Gavin Hamilton with 9, Jonah Bartley with 7 to lead the Shelby Valley Wildcats. Betsy Layne, they led 16-12 at the end of the first period, but a big 21-10 advantage in the second quarter for Shelby Valley at one juncture in the game. Shelby Valley ran off 17 straight points. They went from being down 16-12 to being up 29-16. That was the largest lead of the first half at 29-16. Shelby Valley only charged with 4 turnovers in the first game, in the first half, and Shelby Valley with 4 3-point baskets in the first half for the Wildcats. That's going to take a look at the stats for the first half. We're going to step out and take a break as you're listening to the game of the night on the APSN and WPRG networks.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Welcome back to Shelby Valley High School, where again you are watching 15th Region basketball action. Here, the Shelby Valley Wildcats lead the Betsy Layne Bobcats 33-26. We've got about 3 minutes until the beginning of the second half, and Ronnie Paul, we have seen just a game of runs. If you really come down to it, Betsy Layne first quarter had a great 13-6 run, I think is where they were to conclude the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, Shelby Valley went on a 17-0 run to get the lead out to 33-26 at halftime. And Shelby Valley's just come out and, like you said, done the things that they normally do. Caden Johnson shooting threes, 4 threes total for the first half. And so anytime you see Shelby Valley getting their shooters open, shots, they're going to be knocking them down.
Yeah, they've really not shot a very high percentage in three-point range in the first period, but I'm going to give Betsy Layne Bobcats a lot of credit. They weathered the storm. What I'm saying is, looked like they could really be in trouble. I think they were staggered, but they were able to beat the 8 count. They fell behind 29-16. They fought back in this game and got it down to a 7-point, very manageable deficit right now as we begin the second half.
Yeah, and Ronnie Paul, I'd like to just share one thing. Keisha Johnson, one of our viewers tonight, made a really keen observation. There was one time when all freshmen were on the floor for Betsy Layne. What a bright future this team has.
Absolutely, that's they start 3 freshmen, like you said, and then they bring Jackson Johnson off the bench, so very young ball club for Coach Nathan Martin. The future bodes well, I think, for the Bobcats. Last night action, a big win for the 15th region. Johnson Central went on the road and defeated Ashland last night, I think 94-85, a big win for the 15th region. And, of course, Martin County, a big win over Johnson Central last Friday night at Johnson Central, 80-76. Pikeville in action tonight against the East Ridge Warriors. Shelby Pikeville looking to stay undefeated in district play. And we're about ready to start the second half, 33-26. Anybody's ball game, as the old cliche goes.
Yeah, and Brandon Martin just mentioned that they played most of the first half with mostly freshmen and an 8th grader, Maddox Mead, the 8th grader. One shout-out that I'd like to give tonight is to former coach of the Betsy Layne Bobcats, Junior Newsom. He's watching with my good buddy Dylan Hamilton tonight. And so, Junior and Dylan, great to have you guys on watching tonight.
I just wonder if Junior played golf in the snow today. I don't know.
My guess is –
you might say, oh, no way. I don't know about that now.
My guess is probably not, but it's a good day for Junior when he is out on the golf course.
Yeah, if he can get Dave Hammond out there with him and that crew, they more than likely they're out there hitting the golf ball. Second half action starting. Shelby Valley with the basketball.
Inside it goes. Brady Johnson can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Johnson, puts it up and in.
Johnson only 5 points in the first half. That gives him 7.
Betsy Layne with the basketball.
Big block right there by Brady Johnson.
And the ball's loose on the floor, saved by Betsy Layne. 35-26 the score, Bobcats. Gerald with the basketball. Nice pass in. Good defense by Johnson, Caden Johnson. And now Brady Johnson can't get it to go. And Jonah Bartley with a steal. His shot is rejected. Wow. Now Coleman one-on-one. And Johnson picks up the foul, and Coleman will get to the line to shoot 2.
Coleman led Betsy Layne in scoring with 10 in the first half. He was 3 or 4 from the line. Fouls on Caden Johnson, his second, and the first team foul in the second half. I like the way these officials have let them play. No roughhouse style, just good
physical basketball.
Yeah.
Consistent.
It's
a hard job.
Betsy Layne 8 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half.
As our executive producer always says, they've got a better view of it than what we do. Thank you, Thomas, for good perspective always.
Hamilton has it behind the back pass to Bartley. Back to Hamilton, who knocks down the 3.
Good give and go right there by those two.
Hamilton in double figures now with 12, his second 3-point basket.
Sometimes when you give it up, you get it back, don't you? And here's a reach-in foul on Shelby Valley.
Jace Hall picking up the foul, fouling Cooper Justice.
Hey, and if you're watching, go ahead and hit that like and share button. That way we can make sure and get these young men some good shine and get some good exposure for these guys.
Here's the ball thrown out of bounds. It belonged to Shelby Valley. Guys, I'm not too good at guessing But I would like to get your perspective. How tall do you think that Cooper Justice is? Is he 6'6"?
I believe he's 6'8" or 6'9", Eugene. He's a big boy.
He has a big presence on the inside. Johnson gets his man in the air. Can't get the shot to go. Maybe Gerald with the foul.
It was on Eli Gerald.
And Brady Johnson will get to the free throw line.
First time to the line tonight for the outstanding senior.
Hits it.
Good looking stroke right there from that young man.
I think he had 409 points coming into tonight's game on the season. That's a great season when you get
Great
up around 500.
right there.
Chase Hall offensive board working. He draws the foul. Betsy Layne not doing a good job on the block out.
He'll have 2 shots coming his way. Tomorrow night we're scheduled to be at Betsy Layne with Betsy Layne in Lawrence County. Now we say that truthfully, I saw the weather forecast before I came to the game tonight. 3+ inches of snow is what they're giving for this area. And
is that game at Betsy Layne tomorrow
that
night?
game is at Betsy Layne.
So
for Betsy Layne.
just to answer a question that we had, Cooper is a little over 6'8". His mom said Chastity Rogers. Thanks, Chastity, for clearing that up for us.
These mothers know. Mothers know.
Well, they know a lot, don't they?
Justice had a good game here tonight. Only a junior. Well, I tell you, this future really, I'm not hyping Betsy Layne. It looks good for the Bobcats.
Shelby Valley. I think the difference of the game, as you brought it out, is the experience. As Bartley's shot hits the rim and misses, and the rebound claimed
I think
by
Cooper got a piece of that. Cooper Justice with the block.
Betsy Layne in front court. Coleman down the lane. Floater is good.
I tell you, that young man has had a really, really great game tonight.
13 to lead the Bobcats.
You know, with Lance or Ethan and Braden out, he's really stepped up and given some scoring pop for the Bobcats.
Well, it's good playing time for Max Newsom and some other young Bobcats.
And they're going to call a foul on Justice. That's a tough foul on him. It was clean up top. It must have been some body down low, but it's going to be Hall at the line. But
Hall 0 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. This will be his 5th and 6th attempts.
He hits that one.
Rattles that one home.
And it makes it 40-29. 11-point lead for Shelby Valley.
And makes both.
Coleman takes Hamilton in the lane, and Hamilton with good defense. And then
dribbled it right off of Caden Johnson's foot. And again, that's just friendly fire right there, I think is what that could be described as.
Unforced error. Use my tennis analogy.
There you go.
I've seen it on TV all night. Last couple of weeks, the Australian Open. Using the tennis analogy. There's a nice lob inside. Justice brings it down to his waist and gets it knocked away. It's loose on the floor. Caden Johnson saves it, and ahead it goes to Hamilton. And Hamilton.
Betsy Layne playing without Ethan Lance and Braden Hall. Their outstanding front court men.
Hamilton puts it off the glass, and it goes off the glass and rattles around and drops through for him.
I tell you, that little floater, if you can make a living on that, that's some good
That's
move.
money.
Yeah, absolutely, money in the bank.
But there's a great pass on the inside, and Justice gets the basket and the foul.
Foul's going to be on Chase Hall. That may be 3 on that young man.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a substitution coming in for him for Shelby Valley. Ashton Tackett wearing number 1. Is that the scorer's table. He will check in. So Tackett in, and Hall goes out with his third personal as we're halfway through the third period here at Shelby Valley with the Wildcats leading 43-31. Bartley with another rebound.
So Betsy Hall going to the bench, Eugene, with those 3 personals.
Now they have brought Brady Johnson away from the ball out to the top of the key.
Ashton Tackett into the game. I think he's only a freshman. Yes.
There's a 3. Brady Johnson knocks down the 3-point play.
There's 2 kids from Shelby Valley that just have a very, very pretty stroke, Eugene.
Yeah, I think Betsy Layne may have gotten by with a walk, but now they've got Justice all alone on the other end. Missed the shot. Follows with a tip, no good. There's Coleman
to clean up the mess.
That makes it 46-33. They flash Caden Johnson through the middle. He can't shoot. Now he's going to be called for steps. Turnover by Shelby Valley will give Betsy Layne the basketball. It's coming in for Betsy Layne. It's going to be number 24, Jackson Johnson, a freshman.
8 turnovers now charged against the Bobcats.
And now this is the aforementioned Johnson missing the shot. Shelby Valley, beautiful pass inside. Oh. Tackett missed.
Hate to see him miss that. What a good outlet right there by Eli Gerald. Another quarterback, Ronnie Paul.
Foul's going to be on Ashton Tackett, and that will send Coleman to the line. Coleman on the evening, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 15 points. Averages 11 on the year, so he's above his average.
I think that's actually Maddox Mead at the line.
Oh, it is at 0. Hard for. Okay, I stand corrected.
Old eyes, right, Ronnie Paul?
It looks like number 1 from here.
Maddox makes the second.
And he's in the scoring column. Only an 8th grader, as we talked about earlier.
Brady Johnson with a grown man move right there. Not a whole lot you can do with that.
Foul's going to be on Eli Gerald.
The score is actually 46-34. We'll fix that for you.
Johnson at the line. Misses that free throw.
We'll have one more. 2:21 remaining. Offensive rebound by Bartley. Off the glass and good.
Jonas had a really nice game on the glass tonight. This pressure is really, really starting to bother Betsy Layne. You can tell it.
Brady Johnson for 3. Yes, sir.
3rd 3-pointer in the game for Johnson. He has 14 now.
And answering on the other end for Betsy Layne is going to be Jackson Johnson.
Gavin Hamilton with another layup right there for the Wildcats. And again, this game's starting to favor the pace of Shelby Valley.
Bartley knocks it out of bounds.
It's turning into a track meet, guys.
13 big turnovers against Betsy Layne. We still have another over a quarter to play.
Betsy Layne looking at the full court man. And we got a foul charged against Coleman of Betsy Layne as he charged into.
You know, that's senior experience right there. Gavin Hamilton stepping over as Coleman was a little bit out of control there before he made the pass and took the charge right in the chest.
Shelby Valley now their largest lead of the game at 17, 53-36. A big third quarter thus far for Valley.
Bartley looking, stays on the dribble, and finds his way all the way in for the layup to make it 55-36. Largest lead for the Wildcats at 19. Coleman, 2-on-1 break. Gives it over to Meade, who loses it. Picked up by Coleman. And the freshman having a nice game for Betsy Layne. Brady Johnson going to drive. Muscles his way, puts it in, draws the foul.
Wow. I think that's what you call muscling it in.
Yeah. The kids may call it big boy in them a little bit. That's what Brady did right there. He just shrugged his shoulders and said, I got this one.
And then they went going for the 20-point lead, but they did not get it. And Eli Jarrell with the basketball for Betsy Layne. Brady Johnson playing defense out top. I believe he got away with a foul there, but driving, Coleman won't go. Picked up by Valley. Johnson leads it for Hamilton. 4-3. Yes, it is.
Hamilton has been the man tonight. The senior fields it. 3 3-point baskets in the game and 19 points altogether. Outstanding evening for number 55.
Which, you know, the 4 guards for Shelby Valley, Gavin Hamilton, Caden Johnson, Brady Johnson, and Jonah Bartley, they all, I believe, are in double figures, aren't they, Ronnie Paul?
Let's have a look. Bartley with 11, 19 for Hamilton. Caden Johnson's in double figures with 10, all those coming in the first half. And 16 for Brady Johnson.
So
Meade gets the free throw.
Very balanced scoring right here from the Wildcats.
Is that a 0 or is that a 1?
That's a 0. That's Meade.
He's hit 2 out of 3 now from the free throw strike.
Make it 3 out of 4. Final seconds of the third quarter. Shelby Valley going to go for the one shot. Bartley's got it. Lets it fly. It's missed, and that's the end. Whoa, did they call a foul? No foul call. So after 3 quarters, Wildcats up 60-40 over the Bobcats of Betsy Layne. We'll be back after these messages on APSN and WPRG.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic, your health, your life, aligned.
Wealthy High School, where, as you can see, the Shelby Valley Wildcats have this game by the horns right now as they lead 60-40 over the Betsy Layne Bobcats.
Big third quarter for Shelby Valley. They outscore Betsy Layne 27-14, led by Brady Johnson's 11 points in the third period. And they have the lead 60-40, 27-14 advantage. They went from leading by 7 to leading by 20. Betsy Layne, if they're going to get back in this game, they've got to make a run, and now.
And with the ball, they start the fourth quarter. Coleman going to fire the long 3, and the rebound comes off to Betsy Layne. Looks like Tackett might have been fouled on that rebound, but Betsy Layne's got it. Turnaround jumper is good.
Pretty move right there by the freshman Johnson.
He's got 9 in this game.
Set a pick out front for Hamilton. Gets it to Brady Johnson. His three goes in and out, and there's a foul on the rebound.
Looks like it's
against Betsy Layne, so it'll stay with Shelby Valley underneath their own basket.
I believe they got Canyon Justice for his. No, that's
Cooper Justice.
Cooper Justice for his third foul.
So Shelby Valley sets a couple picks inside. Bartley's got it. Gets in the paint. Hamilton back to Bartley, wide open for a three. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Falls to the floor. Saves it to his teammate. Kick it out to Brady Johnson. And he knocks down the three.
Brady said, I'll sit out here. You boys when you get tired of playing with a basketball, kick it out here to me and I'll put it in for you.
You dive on the floor and fight for it.
Big second half for Johnson.
Yeah, he's following it up. He had a great game the other night at East Ridge. Career high, 33 points.
Looked like Brady Johnson with the block right there.
And out of the corner, Hamilton dances around, does not go for him. It's last touch by Shelby Valley. It'll be Betsy Layne basketball as Meade comes back in. And going out for Betsy Layne is going to be number 24, Jackson Johnson.
8th grader replacing a freshman.
The youth of Betsy Layne will pay off someday, won't it? Meade's shot might have been partially deflected. Here's Wallace, coast to coast, puts it up and in. The sophomore Knox Wallace makes it a 23-point lead as Shelby Valley pulling away. There's a foul in backcourt against the Wildcats. That'll be their second foul here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like that'll be on Wallace. I believe that's his first of the night.
Biggest lead of the night for the Valley, 23 points.
Shelby Valley running it out. Bartley puts it in. Up next for Betsy Layne is Lawrence County. Here's Shelby Valley again, and a jam. A highlight reel right there.
I tell you what, Brady Johnson, that's a couple of really, really nice dunks right there for that young man.
You can hear by the noise in the background how the fans enjoy it.
One of the most exciting plays in basketball is those slam dunk. There's a whistle, and what do we have? Out of bounds to Shelby Valley.
16 turnovers against the Bobcats in the game.
You can relate the slam dunk to the grand slam in baseball, can't you?
Yep, both of them are thrilling.
A three off the mark. Valley starting to get those offensive rebounds now as Hamilton a little too hard. Bartley with the rebound. Fakes, gets Justice in the air, but Justice with the long arms gets the block. And the junior stays with it. And it pays off for him with a 2-point basket.
I believe that was actually Ashton Tackett with that offensive rebound right there for Shelby Valley. And Shelby Valley this lead has ballooned to 71-42 right now. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here.
For Shelby Valley, of course, hosting Betsy Layne tonight. Up next for Shelby Valley, they will have Grundy, Virginia, here at home. That's a 6 o'clock start Saturday, February 7th. We're scheduled to be here. And then on Tuesday, February 10th, it is Shelby Valley hosting Pikeville in the final district game. And then after that, on Valentine's Day, it is the Glory Road game with Floyd County Central at the Virgie Gymnasium on the campus of the old Virgie High School.
And you know, those Glory Road games, there's something special about those. It'll be a great night of nostalgia, but also great basketball with two of the top teams in the region that night.
And Saturday, February 7th, Phelps is going to play, Betsy Layne is going to play Phelps at Belfry. There's a shot out of the corner, it's missed. And I'm not sure, is that it is the Raymond Justice Classic. It's going to be at Belfry High School on Saturday the 7th.
Raymond Justice, that's one of my old coaches while I was at Pikeville College.
Here's a three.
That's an A.O. Onks 3 right there, Eugene.
74-42. Wildcats are really pulling away as Bartley gets another rebound and a long outlet pass to Hamilton. And it's coming easy right now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it feels like the wheels are starting to fall off here for the young Betsy Layne Bobcats.
Here's Hamilton again. Puts it up and in.
Shelby Valley right now in the second half, a 45-16 advantage. 45-16.
Pass over to Justice, blocked by Johnson. Brady Johnson with a block.
I tell you, what athleticism from
Jonah Bartley with the three.
81-42, 39-point lead.
After the first quarter,
Shelby
you didn't
Valley.
think it would be like this, did you?
No, I didn't.
Here's another long pass to Bartley, who puts it up and in.
And it feels like they're just shooting layup lines right now, guys.
Timeout, and
you got to think
Yep.
the spirits can't be higher for Shelby Valley, and it's a tough night for the Betsy Layne Bobcats with so many of their starters hurt. And again, another 30-second timeout, so we'll just stay here. I think Coach Martin just was trying to get some of his substitutions in right here. But again, fellas, when you take it on the chin and you're young, you just got to remember that one day you'll be given as good as you give, as good as you got. So it looks like Shelby Valley has emptied their bench, and Betsy Layne staying mostly with guys that have already been in the game. Eli Gerald, Maddox Mead, Jackson Johnson. I think we've got a couple new guys out there.
shot is missed. Shelby Valley with the rebound.
Connor Daniels with the rebound.
Yep.
Tomorrow night, the Hatfield-McCoy shootout will be at the Williamson Fieldhouse. I'm sure that will be weather permitting. Belfry is playing Scott out of Madison, West Virginia. That's the matchup locally. Go ahead, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say Eli Gerald at the line shooting a free throw. Gerald's 1 of 2 on the night. That foul was on Ashton Tackett. Gavin Thompson into the game. He's going to launch it. Jackson Dameron in the game.
Here's a three by Johnson that's missed. And a rebound claimed by the Wildcats. Stolen, and Betsy Layne with the basket.
Kenyon Sloan gets his first basket.
Looks like that ball's going to stay with the Wildcats. And again, we reached that threshold where it is the clock keeps on moving. Mm-hmm. Running clock.
I think it's been one of the best rules that they've had in basketball.
I think it
and football.
It really just helps teams to stay competitive and not feel like you're embarrassing anybody. We want to make sure all these young men know how important it is for them to be out there and give their best effort.
Colin Eversole into the game right now, a sophomore. Wears 21. Ashton Tackett's into the game. Gavin Thompson.
And we have an official timeout.
Looks like we've got a Lucas Stiltner sighting here at Shelby Valley tonight. Lucas is a senior for the Wildcats, and Lucas is going to be going to the rim right here. We'll see if he can't get a couple shots off.
Great sportsmanship. Let's see if it's go in for him.
All right.
And
we're close. Come on, Lucas. You got this, buddy. There it is. Let's go. What a great night for that young man. And again, great sportsmanship there from Coach Nathan Martin and the Betsy Layne Bobcats. I think they're going to just dribble this out and let this play out. Again, love to see great sportsmanship, and again, that young man, Lucas Stiltner, he's quickly turning into a celebrity here at Shelby Valley High School.
And with the running clock, that's going to do it from Shelby Valley High School. The final score, Shelby Valley 85, Betsy Layne 46. That'll take care of play-by-play action here at Shelby Valley High School. I invite you to stay tuned for the post-game show that's coming up next here on APSN and WPRG.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Welcome back to the Shelby Valley High School Gymnasium, where you have seen Shelby Valley be victorious over Betsy Layne High School's 85-46. We have a few in-game stats from Ronnie Paul Newsom.
Well, thank you very much, Brian. It was a game at halftime, 33-26, but Shelby Valley with an outstanding second half, and they pulled away to win this one, 83-46. Quick look at the scoring. Betsy Layne, they were led in scoring by the freshman Chandler Coleman. He had 17 points, including one three-pointer in the game. He was followed in scoring by Jackson Johnson, the freshman off the bench, with 9 points, including a three-pointer. 8 points for Cooper Justice, 6 of those coming in the first half. Max Newsom with 2 points, and Maddox Meade with 3 points. Canyon Sloan with a bucket. Eli Gerald had 5 in the game. So once again, it was Coleman with 17 and Cooper Justice with 8. Jackson Johnson with 9 to lead Betsy Layne. They were charged unofficially with 17 turnovers in the game. They went to the free throw line 18 times. They hit 14 of those. Outstanding job by Betsy Layne from the free throw line. For Shelby Valley, they were led in scoring by Brady Johnson. He had 24 points, 19 of those in the second half. Brady with 5 3-point baskets in the game. Gavin Hamilton with 23, including 3 3-point baskets. Jonah Bartley, a good game here, 18 points. Caden Johnson had 10, 1 3-pointer, all 10 of those coming in the first half. Jace Hall with 4, and then off the bench, Knox Wallace with 2, Ashton Tackett with 2, and Lucas Stiltner with 2. Shelby Valley, they went to the free throw line 12 times. They only hit 4 of those, so only 4-12 from the free throw line. About the only Achilles heel they had tonight. Unofficially, they were charged with 8 turnovers. Once again, 24 for Brady Johnson, 23 for Gavin Hamilton, 18 for Bartley, and 10 with Wilm for Caden Johnson. Once again, Brown, 4 players in double figures for Shelby Valley. And now a little business is our player of the game. And I'm going to go with Gavin Hamilton. I thought he was the spark early in the game. 23 big points.
I think we could go Co. I think we could also go with Brady Johnson as well.
Johnson with 24. Either one of those very well deserved co-players of the game. Gavin Hamilton and Brady Johnson. Shelby Valley, they trailed at the end of the first period 16-12. They took the lead at halftime 33-26. And then a big third period. They outscored Betsy Layne 27-14. They went up by 20, 60-40, and then a big 26-6 advantage in the fourth period. Shelby Valley, they moved to 15-8. Betsy Layne Bobcats, they dropped to 6-12. Remind everyone, weather permitting, on the APSN and WPRG networks, we will be at Betsy Layne tomorrow. I think it's Lawrence County.
Yep.
Yeah, Lawrence County at Betsy Layne. Brian, we'll let you wrap it up.
All right. Well, from here at Shelby Valley High School, again, we saw that the Wildcats turned out victorious 85-46 tonight. And again, players of the game, Gavin Hamilton and Brady Johnson. We'd like to just say a big thank you to all of our viewers. And you have been watching the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. And WPRG Sports.